everyone, this is Federico from Team Haze, and we are here back at again with another deck list. This is Dupee's version of Dragon Link deck. Here's the winner of the Haze Spring Cup and now is competing in the VIP edition. But let's jump on in. As you can see, he's playing Dragon Link deck. It was one of the best decks in the past format. Now with the ban list, we will see how it will perform. And he's playing the 40 card version, which is one of the most competitively viable, honestly, because it's a lot of consistency, and you can see the set cards G2 and G3. So he decided for quite a few changes that I wouldn't have necessarily made, but we'll get through it in a bit. A shout out to our sponsor, the first one being GRAAD, that stands for Great Authority and Authentication Division. That is a brand new certification for quality and authenticity of collectible cards. They want to offer professional and non-professional collectors an high quality and specific service regarding the authenticity and quality of collectible cards. Moreover, GRAAD offers the same services regarding whole brands in all TCG languages, so go check them out. The next shout out will be for PLAYMAT per TUTTI. They make stunning custom playmats which are totally amazing to play with, let me tell you. You can make your own personal playmat starting from a picture of your own, or even ask for a brand new project that will be your unique piece of art. So go check them out and don't forget to follow them on their social media. All the information will be in the description down below. Starting off with one of the best normal summons in the deck, the Black Metal Dragon. And now moving on to the Rocket package, he plays 3 Traces and 1 Recharger, so he has just one target for Traces effect. That's a little bit peculiar since some people tend to play at least another target for Traces, but he decided that 1 was enough. Another choice is 3 Noctovision Dragon. Now for another one of the best normal summons in the deck, Starlit Seifert is a 1-card combo. It's pretty usual to see just 1 copy of it in a 40-card version of Dragon Link. You can search for Collapse Serpent or Wyver Burster, getting access to the full combo basically just by seeing it in your opening hand. Now moving on to the baby dragons, the black Collapse Serpent and the white Wyver Burster. They're amazing. Seeing one of them means full combo. They are searchable with Seifert, with Chaos Space, so they are really accessible. Next we have White Rose Dragon and Red Rose Dragon. They are not that played anymore in this version of the deck. They mean full combo with any 2 dragons, but they are able to put a negation in the form of Herald after the Archifabrics, whilst the other combo is able to put the Herald before the Archifabrics, meaning that this line of play is a little weaker to Nibiru, but I believe Dupee thought might be useful to have more consistency and be able to have more line of plays. Next we have one of the main combo pieces and one of the best cards in the deck overall is Omni Dragon Brotor. Next we have the 1-of searchable Chaos Dragon Legionnaires, one of the most impressive cards in the deck. As I said, it's searchable, so no problems seeing it in your opening hand. Next we have 2 combo pieces, Red MD and Phalanx. They are needed to get to the full combo, but nothing more to say. And the last monster that plays an active role into building the end board is Dragonbuster Destruction Sword. Finally, this card is banned. It shutted off every card in the opponent's extra deck. It was the real strength of the deck and the reason why it was tier 1. It was really accessible, really easy to put out on the field. That was really good. It was the main threat in that deck. To round up the monsters, we see 3 Ghost Triggerers and no Rabbits. This is an odd choice since I didn't want to play Ash, but he wanted Ghost Trigger that can be useful in turn 2. It's still low impact and trap, and yeah, I want to play differently. Not the most obvious one, but definitely a respectable choice. Moving on to the spells, we see 3 copies of Chaos Space. It's the best card in the deck. Searches for Wyver Burster and Collapse Serpent, and its second effect helps you to draw into more engine or extenders, so it's a really useful card, the most powerful, the most versatile. Next we see Boot Sector Launch. Next we have 3 copies of Quick Launch. It's one of the best extenders in the deck. Moving on, we get to the best extender in the deck, World Legacy God Dragon. What a card that is. The first effect is basically a monster reborn. The second one allows to move monsters into the main monster zone letting and facilitating the Good Dragon combo. Next, we see Dragonite Divine Lance, searched by Romulus, and it's pivotal for the combo. Next, to round up the spells, we see Triple Tactics Talent is one of the most useful and versatile cards in the whole meta. It's really amazing going first and going second, since if you get interrupted by a monster effect, you can rip a card from your opponent's hand. Really good going second, since you can get a monster from your opponent's side of the field and try to break the board up, or get to draw 2 cards in order to decide, which is really useful as well. To round up the main deck, we see triple copy of Infinite Impermanence. Is really useful card going first. It's useful going second as well. When you have full combo plus Impermanence, it's an extra negate. Really useful always. And this is it for the main deck. Now moving on to the extra deck. Starting off with one of the main and board pieces, the Boltload Savage Dragon, mandatory for the strategy. Then we see Bolt Sword Dragon as probably the best OTK machine that the deck can afford. Then we see the main combo pieces. The facilitators of the combo did not power the end board, but they help get into the end board. The Hulky Fabrics, Mandatory, Romulus, as well as the Good Dragon package of Limpiste, plus Linkross, the Dragon Whelp, and the Double Striker Dragon. It's a really useful card. Some people play it 3, but you decided to switch it out for some spice. You'll see in a minute. Next, we see one of the main end board pieces, Arrow the Arclight. It represents the main shield against Nibiru during the combo. It can be put on the field before, after the Hulky Fabric summon, according to the line of play that the player is deciding to use. So we have Union Carrier and Erratic Seal. These are part of the end board. Next, we have a mandatory Martial Metal Marcher for the full combo. Next, we have Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. It's the only XYZ monster that Dupee decided to play. It's an OTK facilitator, but I do believe there's not that much need for another damage pushing card, since the deck does not have any problem whatsoever going into Bolt Sword Dragon and OTKing, but he probably decided he wanted to put more pressure on and decided to throw it in. So that rounds up the extra deck. Now moving on to the side deck. First, we see 2 Lightning Storm and 1 Herpes Feather Duster. Being a huge card against heavy back row decks, help to facilitate even the rogue matchup. Next, we see 2 Dark Holes and 1 Raigeki. They used to break the opponent's board when goes second. That's really an unusual choice, since they didn't want to go for an heavily reliant hand trap deck, but wanted cards that were able to break the opponent's board going second. And the other one being 1 copy of Pancratops and 3 of Gameciel. Pancratops is a free special summon, can pop a monster. The Gameciel is really useful in the mirror match, getting rid of the Boltload Savage with the Buster Blade lock, and can get rid of really problematic cards such as Dragoon. The unique hand trap he decided to side was Nibiru, the Primal Being. That's an amazing card against heavily reliant combo decks. Can shut up a lot of boards and put pressure and real pressure the opponent going second. Next, we see a really odd choice deciding to side an extra deck monster in the form of Appaloosa. That's not really the case in most strategies, since you just make a choice into the extra deck, but it wanted probably on monster effect reliant decks, such as, I think, Virtual World might be one, or even the mirror match that is heavily reliant on 1-card combos, 1-card effects. Could be game winner. And last but not least, we have a copy of Called by the Grave. May need to side it in when the deck is sure to go first, maybe game 3. Well, obviously guys, we wanted to show the original version of the deck list that Dupee brought at the VAP Cup, but obviously, as you know, the ban list slaughtered Dragon Link deck, and a few adjustments had to be made, so we have a few features we want to let you know. The current format is not so heavily reliant on hand traps, so we wanted to trade them for card as broken as possible. We traded the 3 Ghost Ogre for the Dragon package and the 3 Impermanence with Forbidden Droplets. Next, we wanted a consistency boost, so we traded the TTTs for Monster Reborn, 1-for-1, and Upstart Goblin. And last, we wanted to remove the Red Rose, White Rose package, since we believed it was outdated at the time already, for another copy of Dragonity Phalanx. And to close the deck, we wanted a Cold Buy, since hand trap is nasty for combo decks, and especially in this version that the deck is a lot weaker to interruption, a single copy of Cold Buy could mean everything. So that was it for the main monsters in the updated version. We hope you like it. Obviously, we move on to the extra deck right now. Few changes, but I do believe they're significant. Obviously, Dragon Package, so Verti Anaconda, and the big boy himself, Red Dice Dark Dragoon. God is really fucking busted in this format. It's really huge. It was huge in the past one, but this format that is a lot more control oriented is really the big boy out there. So we decided to put out all the Busted Lock package out in the form of Martial Metal Marcher, the Union Carrier, the Herald, and the Link Cross Insect Band. 4 cards that could really be more useful, such as Striker Dragon, the third copy of Striker Dragon, and a Delindrous Dragon. It's a free extender, it's linked to, really easy to make, and really helpful to link climb. And last but not least, we decided to swap the Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon for the Appaloosa. You might remember he had it in the side deck. It probably wasn't sure as well, since the deck has no problem going for the OTK, and the Dark Rebellion, in our personal opinion, wasn't that much needed. But you know, you have to make a choice, and you want to go for it. So in this format, a monster negate in the form of Appaloosa, since the deck is really easy to link climb into link 4, could really mean anything, and yeah, probably was the best choice overall in the first place. I really hope you liked the updates we made on the list. Obviously, Dragon Link players need still to find a better and suitable strategy to bring back the mighty power dragons in the top tiers of the competitive format. So if you have any suggestion, if you want to let us know something we might have missed, just let us know in the comments. We will happily take everything from you. So if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to the channel and activating the bell so you get notified every time we upload new content. All of our social media links are in the description below. Leave a comment, let us know what you think about that, and we will see you next time.